Hey everyone, it's Coach Ryan from leanmuscleandfitness.com, and today I wanted to talk about how to get unstuck or how to break a plateau in your life if you're feeling like you're not really making any progress, or if you need extra motivation just to get started. To use a fitness metaphor, if someone is working out, maybe for a few days or a little while, and kind of doesn't have that motivation, and it's like, I'm not seeing the changes that I'd like to see right away, or I'm just not feeling it. I don't have the motivation that I need to keep going. This is going to help you, I think. Now, also, if someone is looking to get started on their fitness journey, and maybe hasn't worked out in a while, or maybe never has worked out, but they know that they want to make a change, but you just feel like kind of stuck, don't really know how to move forward. You want to move forward, but you might not have that motivation to get unstuck or to break that plateau. Well, I want to make some suggestions today on how to get unstuck, and how I go about doing that. What I recommend people do is you got to get a new perspective, right? And I know that we've all been there. Every single person has, where it's like you just maybe don't see the rhyme and reason or the cause for what you're doing, and so it's easy to get demotivated. But without fail, I know it's been true in my life, getting a new perspective is really critical. Let me use a literal metaphor of getting a new perspective. Why do people climb mountains? Let's say someone wants to climb Mount Everest, or just some really high pinnacle that, why do they do that? Well, number one, they want to know if they can do it. It's a challenge. They want to see if they can tax themselves physically and mentally, and in many ways. But but they have the ultimate goal of seeing that view, seeing that panorama. And really that can be translated into life. Once we get a new perspective, a new viewpoint, that panorama of life really changes. And how do we do that? Well, there's a lot of ways to get a new perspective on life. You got to break the normality of what you've been doing, right? In order to get out of a rut, you've got to veer off the course. What you've been doing. Maybe it's worked for you for a while, but you're just kind of maybe coasting, or just not able to really get out. And it's like, what can you do in order to get out? Well, let me make some suggestions, some practical suggestions that have really benefited me, and I think they'll benefit you too. One would be to listen to some motivational speakers, some positivity, and I hope this is helping you right now. With some motivation, things like that. That'll get you unstuck. Also, when I say try something new, you got to break the normality of what you've been doing. Maybe the music you're listening to is not helping you. Find some new music. Maybe the shows you're watching are not, maybe they're negative, or maybe they're not beneficial to you. Change that up. Maybe watch some new shows, or eliminate it altogether. Just depending. Maybe the books you're reading, or maybe you're not reading any books at all right now. Finding some new reading material. That's going to be critical. So and you could also literally take your own hike. Go to your local park, or maybe a close high point. And literally take a hike. It's like a mini journey. It's almost cathartic, in my opinion, to start a trail or start a walk, and then to go somewhere and come back. It's almost, you're going somewhere physically, but in a way you're also going somewhere mentally, and I think that's pretty an amazing thing. But say you go to a local high point, and it's like, maybe there's a tower somewhere where you can take a look at the perspective from there, from high up, and it's like, you start to check out the earth, and how amazing it is, and you literally get a new perspective, but that gives you almost like an inner confidence, like, wow, looking at this, I guess my problems and what I'm going through really isn't that bad, because, when you get that new viewpoint, it's like, it almost gives you ideas. It infuses you not only with energy, but also new ideas, the possibility of what can be. So all those practical tips that I just mentioned, oh, here's another one. Getting plugged in with new people. Okay, this is critical, because a lot of the times, see guys, we can get surrounded by people that, might be, I hate to say it, but might be kind of negative. Not always, but in a way, sometimes they can bring us down, and that's everyone gets down every once in a while. It's understandable, but sometimes we have people in our lives that are really, really bringing us down, and it's just it can be a very difficult relationship. So, and it's good to want to help those people, but sometimes for our own, sort of mental stability, we need to be around other people, newer people that might have a more positive outlook, that can really get us going. And it's key to be around, say you have a goal, we'll use fitness as an example. You have a fitness goal, but no one in your immediate circle is interested in fitness. It's going to be awfully hard for you to achieve your fitness goals if you have nobody in your immediate circle who is interested in fitness. And so, one way to get a new perspective is to be around new people. You can have your spouse or your best friend or other people that are interested in fitness as well. But if you don't, let me make a suggestion. I'm a Beachbody coach, and we have a really large network of people who are fitness minded, people who are wanting to achieve their fitness goals, and I can definitely give you an invitation right now to get started, with Beachbody. There's so many different programs that you can get involved in, and once you get involved in a program, all the tools are there. The actual workouts themselves, the motivation, the supplements, anything you need to get started. And I want to issue you an invitation to get started on my team. If you're looking for, a community, people who are, like-minded, who want to get fit, it's actually, people are starting out at all different levels, right? People who have never worked out before, people who are working out, but maybe they've hit that plateau and want a new perspective, people who are advanced and, already very into fitness. We're all starting out at different levels, but that's kind of the exciting thing, and I have a lot of confidence that you're going to be able to meet with somebody, whether it be through Facebook or other ways, really to have, sort of almost like an online virtual partner or community, people that can help you and you can help them achieve their goals. Because, it's really interesting. Once we get around other people who have that mindset, it's amazing how it comes on to us, and we start to develop that mindset. So, I want to invite you to join my team. You can do that by going to leanmuscleandfitness.com. There's areas there where you can have me be your coach. Whenever you purchase a product, if you've never bought Beachbody before, when you purchase a product through a link on my site, which will take you to Beachbody's secure site to order, I will automatically be your coach, and encouragement, and you'll get to be on my team where, we support each other and want one another to succeed. And so, if that's something that interests you, I definitely want to invite you to check that out. Also, below this video, I'm going to also put not only the link to that website, but also my contact information. If I can be of any service to helping you get started on this journey, helping to know what program is right for you, I'd be more than happy to do that. Sometimes it's difficult to know what program to get started in, and to get that new perspective. Sometimes we need help, and that's my job, I'm here to help, and I want to get you started on that journey and to get that new perspective. So feel free to reach out to me with regards to that, and I'd love to help. So I hope that you can get a new perspective, in whatever regard that is, but I really believe that, if you have a goal fitness-wise, Beachbody, along with me and my team, we're here to help and can give you all the resources that you need to get a new vision, to get a new perspective, get unstuck, break that plateau. And I know that you can do it, and I'm excited for you. And I'm excited for the journey that's to come, and for the transformation that can happen, and it will happen too. It's just a combination of effort and perseverance combined with the tools and the knowledge, and it's going to all be there. So I appreciate you watching, and I hope it's been beneficial. And like I said, check out the information below to get started. All right, have a great day.